Okay, so from here, strike. Now this wrist here, I'm going to come around. Okay, so just at another angle so you can see. So strike. Now this part here, it's not like when you do see things where it comes up and over for the way we do it. Okay? So from this point, there'll be a slight upward as I come into position, and then from this point, it takes this line. So what I'm doing really is, rather than thinking of this like an arm lock, I'm bending this in half. Bend it in half. This hand comes to my hip, this hand just rolls over. So it's, what I do then is overextend slightly and let this hand slide down. If you come around this way so you can see better. So from here, draw him along a little bit, and I let this hand slide here, this hand onto the back, turn into Kotegaeshi. Okay. Strike. Straight together. So, seems like a lot, but we'll break it in really simply. He goes to hit me, I hit him first. Take his arm here, create Kotegaeshi, back the other way, up, strike. With that strike, in, hip, back, twist. So when I'm in range, Chris can now attack me with the technique. And all I'm going to do is come in here. Is that if you just make the position as you finish, the idea is this is coming towards me. Okay? If I can catch before that foot lands, this is a position in the air. But if the foot's not on the ground, there's no way of stabilizing. Okay? So in that position, what I'm doing is I'm coming a slight step off the line, so I'm not going to get hit. And then I'm entering and rubbing my forearm across this shoulder. Okay? As I do that, I'm entering hip to hip. See how that's broken his structure in this position. Now, if I just turn my hips that way, he falls. I don't need to push him down, throw him down. I don't need to do anything more than that. But what tends to happen is, because I'm throwing him in that direction, is people tend to feel like they're moving in that direction. But in that instance, you just crash. What I'm doing with my footwork here is I'm entering towards him, just slightly off the line. Then I'm turning and coming this direction. So when Chris comes in to strike here, I'm actually at this point, I'm straight onto him. But then as I come into the throw, I'm changing and going past him here. Which means as my arm comes up, that's taking him on the throwing line. I don't want to move on the throwing line myself. Okay? Okay, and Zanshin into here. So you'll see when Chris attacks, he'll be bang. Okay? So I'm going to enter again, nice and close here. Body to body again. Okay? I'll spin around as well. From here, this hand comes around, takes him down. Variation of what we did yesterday. That flip. It is unwind in here. Okay? From the other side. So, when the strike comes in, someone knows, I don't need to be here for it to have missed me. It's actually harder for me to do anything else from here, because I'm not in touch with him, and he can also turn and do another strike. So I only really want to miss it like this. Now I'm nice and close. Okay? As I do that, I'm going to cover myself with my arm and use that to catch him. Nice and smooth. See, there's no block, there's no hard hit, just movement. He's already going forward here as I continue this movement. So I join it, take him back the other way. Drop him, look where his arm falls. So here you use the shoulder just to help you. It's not necessary, but it'll probably save some of your arms. And remember, if we spin around quickly, Chris, sorry, just so you can all see. Remember the point here isn't an arm lock. If I try and do an arm lock, his mass wants to go that way. It won't bring him round. All that will happen is you'll end up hyperextending somebody's arm, which in a fight might not be the worst thing in the world, but there's a good chance when that happens they'll yank out of it anyway. The idea here is I just want to put him on his front. So it's going to pivot high to low. The flip is what I'm looking for, not the arm lock. And then here, swap your hands, put this one on the inside of his elbow, and you can bend it straight in. And then put your thigh here so that he can't pull his arm back out. Okay? There is more to this, but we'll do it in a minute. We'll start with this bit. So again, Irimi. Nice and close here. This movement is already making him lean. So as I come around, continue it, back this way. Drop him, back this way. Okay? Strike you with that arm. I'm not sure if you can or not. if they can't, you catch the elbow and bring it up, put it into position there, and come into position, shuffle up, so that their arms are like this. Now what I do is I undress. Okay? My hand through here, comes in the middle. Then off, roll them, sit them up, and because we're nice, we'll help our partners up. Help them stand up just with their arms. There we go. Now what you're going to see here is, as I said, jump around so you're facing that way. It's like a worm. Come around a bit more. There you go, that's much better. So in this position here, don't go so much. You can come right up here and it's really painful. Just come to the point where they can't escape. Don't start too short because you need enough to go around. So come to about here. Okay? This goes hand through, pull it across, out towards the elbow, so that it tightens if he wriggles, doesn't loosen. This comes under here. If they've got hair, here, this one, through the middle. Okay? Conscious of time, so does anybody have any questions?
Well, yeah. What if you're screaming like a lunatic and trying to kick you in his heels? Have you got too much pressure?